Hey guys, so every once in a while I tell you guys that I read the names of our donors at tyt.com/go. I don't mean out loud to you guys. I do that too on the show, and I'm about to do that for you guys here. But I mean to myself at different times in the day and throughout the day. The reason I do it is, one, it just feels great to see all of you guys from all across the country, all across the world. But two, it reminds me that we're invincible. I don't mean Young Turks, although that's also true. I mean the progressive movement. Because this is a thing I'm obsessed about lately, and you'll see it in some of the videos. PragerU is a conservative outlet, and New York Times did a story about them. Grace Okazi, thank you for being a member on YouTube. So I'll read out some of your names as well for those of you who are members on YouTube throughout the video. So the New York Times did this glowing article about PragerU. Oh my God, these conservatives, can you believe it? They're getting all these viewers. And in the middle, they just, as a throwaway paragraph, they're like, oh, by the way, they get all their money from right-wing billionaires. There's two of them, and they get about, one year they got like 21 million, and another year 23 million, something along those lines. Next year they're about to get 25 million, they wrote, something along those lines. So bottom line is, let's call it 23 million on average, okay? That's not an investment where you have to then make a return and then give it to them. No, this is ironically socialism. So they just give them the money. And then PragerU turns around, and instead of building a real audience, what they'll do is they'll buy an audience. They'll buy it in terms of putting their videos as ads in front of other people's videos, sometimes including ours. So then they count that as a view, and then they turn around to the right-wing billionaires, who in this case are knuckleheads, about this at least, and they go, oh, look at all these views I got for the propaganda that you wanted and paid for. Congratulations, I'm now giving it to you, right? And so they have an endless string of billionaires. About to Sleep ZZZ is a handle of someone who's a member of the Young Turks on YouTube. So thank you. Now, they'll look at this and they'll go, I do declare he actually calls out the names of his members. Yeah, because I love you guys. And you do this show with me. You're the Young Turks, and we literally couldn't do it without you. You hear me saying that. But understand what the context is. For the right wing, they couldn't do it without the billionaires. And hence, they owe everything to the billionaires, and they serve the billionaires. Behemoth rules. What's up? Right back at you. These are all Young Turks members. Hit the join button below to become a Young Turk member. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube, it's so easy, and it makes a giant difference. And I see all your names as well. So then wait, if those guys can get $23 million at the drop of a hat every year for free, and then use it to pretend that they're doing great work and do propaganda on behalf of those guys, why am I hopeful? Why am I hopeful about people giving us $3 at a time, airfare to Maui, joining and becoming a member, and saying 50 Cenk is my favorite rapper? That's good, but the C is pronounced like a J, so it's Cenk, but you know that, you're a member. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is, Ryan Reich, happy Labor Day, right back at you. I'm going to read you the names and locations and donations of folks on tyt.com/go. Those are the folks that are keeping us healthy, sustainable, and strong, and allowing us to grow and get our progressive message out. Adam Wayne, thank you for being a premium member. I just saw that you signed up. I appreciate it. Okay. Now, look at this, guys. As I read this to you, and yeah, the sun's setting. Okay, we still got enough sunlight. Celeste, Denier, love you right back. Thank you for loving the show. Appreciate it. All right. So as I read these names and locations to you and dollar amounts, understand that there are over 28,500 donors just to this one campaign. TF Cooks, thank you, brother. So imagine, like, literally thousands of these pages of names. Okay, these are your fellow progressives from all across the world, and they're not going to let a strong progressive voice go under or go down or not get back up. Greg Hill, thank you for being a member. Adam Wayne, thank you again for supporting progressives. And the Justice Democrats, Ryan Reich, thank you again. So guys, as you might not see, that's why I want to do this video. As I see it every day, I want you to know you're not alone. There's so many of you out there. So look at this. Patricia from Santa Barbara gave $3. And whenever I've been there, I always think like, oh, Patricia, maybe I drove right past you or walked right past you. Of Of course, I've been to Santa Barbara because I live in LA. Blanca, speaking of which, from West Covina, $3. Blanca, I go to West Covina all the time. I probably did walk by you. Joseph in Battle Mountain, Nevada, gave $5. I was just in Nevada because we were going to Zion in Utah. It's getting so dark, so I'm going to go quicker. And thank you guys. I love all your messages too. So Marta from Plymouth, Massachusetts, $10. Nick from Rockford, Illinois, $27. Yvonne from Warrensburg, New York, $3. Brittany from Round Rock, Texas, $5. Rebecca from Arlington, Texas, $5. Timothy from Oakland, California, $10. Oaktown representing. All right. Jeffrey from San Dimas, California, $3. Trayvon from Columbia, South Carolina, $3. So for those of you that live in blue areas, you know, you're like, yeah, let's get the message. For those of you who don't, you're like, oh my God, I'm not alone. You're not, brothers and sisters. You're not. Look at all these folks, okay? Larry from Edina, Minnesota, $6. Carl from West Richland, Washington, $6. Christine from Springfield, Massachusetts, $10. These are all at tyt.com/go. Fodder for foreshadowing. Thank you for the YouTube super chat. Eli from Escalante, Utah, $3. Robert from Brooklyn, $3. John from Oklahoma, $3. Cecilia from Delray Beach, Florida, $3. Every time I see these names, guys, I picture you guys in Oklahoma and Delray Beach, in Texas, all across the country and all across the world, helping us do this show together and keeping that strong progressive voice together. Okay, more. Thomas from Louisville, Kentucky. Deborah from Glendale, Arizona, $15, $5. Anita from Savannah, Georgia, $10. Kellyanne from New York, $5. Not that Kellyanne, I can see the last name. Leanne from Redlands, California, $3. Michael from Henderson, Nevada, $3. Carl from Bend, Oregon, $5. Taylor, $3 from Dallas, Texas. Josephine from, I don't even know which country AE is, but $15. Arthur from Poland, $5. Abigail from Irvington, New Jersey, $5. Leah from Sandia Park, New Mexico, $15. And it goes on and on. Roseville, Michigan, Austin, Texas, Davison, Michigan, Antioch, Tennessee, from all across the world. Fred, thank you for using YouTube Super Chat. Gear Randon, thank you for using YouTube Super Chat. Guys, I'm doing this with the last light of the day. But you're the last light of the day. I didn't intend that, but that wasn't that bad, okay? Okay, so, guys, if you read what I read, if you saw what I saw, you would know there are too many of you. They can't beat all of you. We just have to stick together. And if we stick together, there are way, way too many of us. We are too strong. So they got to rely on one billionaire, or a second or a third billionaire. We're not going to run out of people giving $3 or $5 because collectively we're doing this together as we put that progressive message out there. And they can't beat all these people. They just can't. These are the waves that are going to sink the Trump boat parade and eventually the Democratic establishment and the Republican establishment. And all of you guys, we're all going to win together. So every one of you that did it at tyt.com/go or does it for the rest of the year, we love you and we do this show together. And you get to say forever that you made the Young Turks possible. And thank you to all the members as well. Well, Carol Funk, thank you for using YouTube Super Chat. Kez, I think it was Buho. Thank you for being a member here. You could hit the join button to be a member. So easy on YouTube, or you can do it on our website at tyt.com/join. All right, I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow on the show. There's Kinstrom and Adam Wayne too. All of our members representing.